Yo, what's up? This is Vita. This is segment 2 of for the people who say they're conscious.
I like to end my segment with that, and I hope you got it clear in your mind and your brain, so now you can use your intelligence. Because people like me ain't got time for hearing games and a lot of talk when it come on YouTube. Because we dealing with what's real. Because, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a conscious like me ain't got time for racism, we ain't got time for ignorance. But we are going to expose the ones who talk all that talk, and at the end of the day, they don't do the walk. So I got something to say. I got to let Vita get her word in, because Vita, at the end of the day, everybody like to hear the word that she got to say as being a goddess. You know what I'm saying? Especially, exploiting the ones like .Thsi acting like nobody can't stand up and tell the black woman to shut up and sit down somewhere. If she ain't got no cause, then shut up. You ain't got nothing to say to be battling people, because you ain't never had to deal with what the black man had to deal with for the last 500 years in America, okay? Because first of all, two things that you've been to the beast. You know what I'm saying? And you go look up in Willie Lynch. You've been a butt, and you've been a tool to go against your kind. And I can ask anybody that got children and got young boys out there, and you ask their young sons, .Thsi, they'll say that their young male boys go to school and get taught by black females, and they treat them like crap. They cannot pass a class. They put them as ADH. They put them as they got problems, and let all the black girls pass. This is a fact. That black women give black boys a hard time in school, in the public school system. So you to sit there and say that the male don't never get nothing against them every day, you a damn fool. And then to go along with some of these dumbass females to say this bullshit. And every day we got something against us. Correct yourself, or it shows me that you really a weak man. Because a real man wouldn't go take sides like that. They would say, well look, guys get attacked when they talk some truth. And then when you talk some truth, it's proven that I talked to a lot of brothers from all walks of life from Nas. They'll tell me that sisters won't even come to the mosque no more. And their husband won't go no more because the woman will say, you know what? I'm not going to give him no ass. I'm not going to have nothing to do with him if he keep learning knowledge. Because a lot of sisters don't want a lot of brothers to have knowledge of consciousness. I guess they can't run game on them, or they can't control them at the end of the day. Now I'm going to end my segment on my part. I'm going to let the Vedas, the goddess talk and bust up her knowledge. And then I'm going to let my man, the Magi, bust up supreme mathematics.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? I have a lot to say for Mr. Sunrose. What? How you say it?
Mr. Thsi, Egyptian warrior.
Right. Number one, we're not up on that bullshit that you talking about, pyramids and all that bullshit. Please stop the videos, because we don't want to hear it. We already know about that bullshit, but what are you doing now? Who have you talked to now? Have you went to the white man now? Have you talked all that bullshit to them? No. But you gonna come and exploit your brother and your sister about some bullshit. Why you gonna come against your own kind when all y'all need to do is come together and go against the beast? Are you for the beast? You sound like a motherfucking agent yourself. Really? Then you gonna get mad at the men out here, what are they called? The Israelites that stand on the corner and telling the bitches about themselves. They need to be told about themselves. Are you crazy? You want to always be up in that face. You're beautiful. You're pretty. You giving them compliments. They don't need to hear that bullshit no more. All on the TV. That's all the people want to show is black women for being pretty, nice body, beautiful and whatever. They don't never exploit them for who they fucking are. Bitches are fucking bitches. Black bitches. Black women are not pretty. Black women are sluts. Black women run that goddamn mouth too much, and they're fucking stupid as fuck. They fuck y'all up. So I don't even know, regardless, the mother that you had, maybe she brought you up right. But the mother that I had and the mother that men had out here, or women, they're fucked up. They're the first one who had the impression on your ass. So, regardless, they're fucked up. They treat the men fucked up. They have you in a fucked up predicament. Nigga, you can't even go out here now and get a decent job. The black women are ruling this bitch. They keep you in a fucked up state. All they do is shake their ass and run their mouth. What? And exploit you. And talk about you and talk about baby daddy and all this stuff. Keep drama going on. What? And only thing you want to say is about, oh, she's pretty, don't come against the sister. The sister needs to hear this bullshit. You don't need to keep telling this bitch that she good is she doing it? Because she gonna grow up to be a beast and come against your ass. Her ego is gonna be built up to the point that she gonna control you and bring your ass down. So what? You want to keep on nursing that ego and tell this bitch that she's pretty, she'll never do nothing wrong? So it gets to the point where in a world that she feel like everybody owe her something?
And that's why a lot of them think they owe them something. Because people like Sunrise said, he talking about, I'm defending my sisters for the Israelites.
No. Regardless, if anybody's defending or whatever, I think the Israelites is offended to a certain extent. They're defended to the point where they're telling the women about themselves. That's what we need to fucking hear. I don't want to fucking go around and be doing all this bullshit, shaking my ass, and people just talking and saying I'm pretty all the time. Motherfucker, if I'm doing something wrong, come to my ass and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm acting like a bitch. Tell me that bullshit. If they can't hear that bullshit, then they a fake ass bitch. They don't need me on this planet. We tired of bitches like that. I'm fucking tired of bitches like that.
That's what you call a black Nazi.
Right. To keep and the black bitches to go along with the bullshit, because that's why at the end of the day you gonna die regardless. So any one of y'all want to come up to my page, you black bitch, and say yo bullshit, or someone said you want to come back and try to challenge me, regardless, I have people in defense that's defending what I'm saying. Regardless, at the end of the day, and everybody sees some truth in what I'm saying. So you need to make a video about these black bitches and exploit them for who they are, because they always want y'all to be exploited, the black men to be exploited. They always want you to be just visualized as in jail, dead, never doing nothing, always smoking y'all life away. Exploit them for who they are. Make a video about that instead of talking about pyramids and all that bullshit. Take your ass to the white man. Grow the fuck up. Stop fighting each other. What's the point of that bullshit anymore? While y'all fighting, they organize themselves. Only part y'all organize is about going against each other and all y'all bullshit. That's my segment right there. Peace.
The Magi, the Honorable Mathematics. Kick your knowledge.
Well, my brother, it's an honor to be here. And, definitely, coming after that, I definitely better be on point. Because that sister, anytime somebody puts a spirit out there that's like that, with that much energy, you need to sit back and listen to it. And, my brother that they were speaking about, I never met the brother. I've seen a few of his videos, but, you do need to sit back and listen, because we sit back and listen to your videos. And we analyze and we study it. But, they mentioned, a little bit about you. But here where we at, this is Solomon Street. And here we are in the QC. And all these cities are laid down, through, a Masonic code. Every city in this whole nation, and even duplicate to its sister nation in England. I mean, they're sisters, similar to how the Earth and Venus, are sisters. So we're up against, a serious network and enemies. And one thing that I'm coming to understand is that it was in 1973, and it was 36 years ago. And it doesn't matter what you call yourself or who you are, but there was a book that was written by a black man from Georgia. And the book was called The Fall of America. Think about where you at and what's going on. In the book, self-explanatory. We got to deal with that.
We're going to go to segment 3 on that, and end this segment so we can start a new segment.
Peace.
Peace.